right, I'm tired of people saying that you have to spend hours or days coming up with a great thumbnail idea in order to get views. I'm here to tell you, I only spent 3 minutes and, well, this video I'm going to share with you got 175,000 views, and it also gained 5,000 subscribers. So that's what I'm going to share with you. And no, you are not going to have to spend an hour even. You can spend 3 minutes. And this is my little hack. So let me just show you the numbers real quick. Then I'm going to show you the thumbnail. Then I'm going to go into Canva and I'm going to show you the elements to this and how simple it really is. So let me just jump into the analytics real quick just to show you that this isn't no BS here. All right. So 175,300 views and 9,500 watch time hours and 5,600 subscribers. And oh, it's made $1,046.23. And the crazy thing is, look over here, real time. This is like right now, the time that I'm doing this video, it got another bump. And this video has been out since January 28th. And it's getting 121 views per hour right now because it's getting clicks. That's the thing that we have to realize. If we can't get clicks, well, we're not going to get views, right? So you probably want to know, what was the thumbnail, Scott? Yeah, I'm going to share that with you right now. And I'm also going to break down why this worked, but also how you can actually steal this little hack. Simple. 3 minutes is all it's going to take. You're only going to need a few components. Ta-da! There it is. I know. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing special. There's literally me with my YouTube plaque from another channel, and I didn't listen. That is it. And you're probably saying, well, Scott, how is that a hack? Let me share it with you. Number one, you can create a thumbnail by using a screenshot from the video. Or in the same setting, you can just do a few poses while you're videoing, and then those can be used. So this is going to save you so much time. So I either scroll through a video and I will find a screenshot that I like that draws in curiosity, or I will actually do this right here. I'll just take an extra minute and I will just go like this, or I'll go like that. I'll just go ahead and pose for that shot. Then what we need to do though, is we need to draw curiosity in with either text or with an object. Now, this object right here, everyone knows in the YouTube world. So you probably see this and you're like, oh, that's 100,000 subscriber plaque. Yes, because you are my audience. Which brings me to the other part that needs to be in a thumbnail that's going to work and get higher clicks. It needs to be what we call a niche identifier. It needs to be something that your audience recognizes. Our audience, YouTube people, they recognize that plaque. I don't need anything else other than me and that plaque. Now, there is something else here subtly that is going on that I believe got eyeballs. It got people to stop the scroll. And that is something that I am wearing, my shirt. Now, the shirt says create every day. That's not the thing. The thing is the color. So sometimes you can have a color that you wear purposely to bring attention, to have a color that pops without you actually having to have that in your thumbnail. So I do believe that red works really, really well. And as you can see in this shot, it's me in a red shirt. So that's another piece on why I felt like this worked. So again, was that any extra work on my part? No, I just needed to know I'm going to wear a red shirt today for that video. Today I'm wearing this shirt, which is also a little bit more of a color that could pop. I'll probably also go into Canva and I will bump up the saturation a little bit on that shirt. So that way there, it pops a little bit more. We have to stop the scroll. Remember, if we do not get attention, if we do not stop the scroll, we are not going to get views. Now, the other subtle thing here is also my expression. So you can see I'm kind of looking like, huh? Like really? Kind of like that look. And that there will also get you to be like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he's thinking. Why is he like that? Anytime that you can have someone that is scrolling ask themselves, what is that person doing? It's immediately going to stop the scroll. That's all that we need to do. And then all the other pieces kind of work together. So we have the shirt color that draws attention because it's got a color in it. It's going to pop. We have the plaque, which is the identifier. And then we have the expression on the face, which also adds to this thumbnail. Now, the last piece is the text on the image. A lot of times people will put a whole bunch of text expecting people to read it all. They won't. What this does is it basically gets people to think, what didn't he listen to? Or wait a minute, he didn't listen and he got a plaque and he's looking like, yeah, that's right. And you're going to now be like, I want to know what the heck he's talking about. And getting attention is the name of the game here when we are talking about getting views, because if we can't get a click, we can't get a view, right? And speaking of getting attention, I should probably call a little timeout right here, because if we are not able to get in front of our audience in the first place, they're never going to see our thumbnail. So that's why I want to bring up one of the most important parts of this whole thing is the title. And this video is not about how to create great titles, although I do have a resource for you that breaks down 10 of our top titles that have allowed us to grab the attention of the algorithm, but also grab the attention of our audience. If you would like a copy of that, I put it into a guide. All you got to do is put hooks in the comments. I'll send you a copy of that. Again, it's 10 of our top performing titles that have allowed us to get hundreds of thousands of views. If you like that, just put hooks in the comments and I'll send it to you. Now, also, we are not doing any clickbait type thumbnails. If you see something there, we are going to deliver on that. So in this case, you saw I didn't listen, and then you see a YouTube plaque. I am going to share with you what I did to get the plaque without listening to the gurus, because that's what the title was about, not listening to the gurus and kind of figuring out things on my own from experience. And here's the crazy thing. I'm in Canva right now. There is only the image and there is text. That is it. So the 3-minute thumbnail hack is that. Create the thumbnail using a screenshot. Make sure you are wearing something that has color in it that can pop. Also, make sure that if you are holding something or if you have something that you are using as an example, make sure that you have a niche identifier in there. In this case, there's a plaque, but if there wasn't, it would either say YouTube or you would see a YouTube screenshot. Something that the audience is going to recognize. If you are a bass fisherman, you're going to probably want to see a bass or a fishing rod. You're going to want to make sure that the audience that's scrolling is going to identify that this is about their interest. And then the text. The text just has to be very short and punchy, but it will allow people to be curious. I'll give you another example of the one that didn't win, but it was really close. They were wrong. This one right here, pretty simple, not that hard. Again, just a different pose. I had the plaque still, same shirt, but it was during the same shoot. Didn't take me any more time other than just to relocate where I was holding that. And that's it. So as you can see, simple thumbnails can work. But one of the mistakes a lot of people make is they try to overcomplicate things or they just don't understand it yet. Well, we shot a video right here, my son that is, and he breaks down how we took a boring thumbnail and turned it into a scroll stopping thumbnail. Watch that video next.